They laugh at you because you're different. They mock what they don't understand, dismissing your uniqueness as a flaw. But here's the truth, those differences they ridicule are the very things that make you powerful. In a world that values conformity, standing out is an act of courage. And while they may laugh now, the future holds something they can't see. Your uniqueness will be the very reason you rise above, achieving what they never imagined possible. The world often tries to push you into a box, to make you fit into a mold that doesn't suit you. But you were never meant to be like everyone else. Your path is unique, and while it may be challenging, it's also filled with potential that others will never experience. So, let them laugh, because the time will come when your differences will be your greatest strength, leading you to a success they could never have predicted. But what if you give in? What if you start to believe their words, begin to doubt your own worth because you're not like them? The stakes are higher than you might think. If you conform, if you silence the parts of yourself that make you different, you risk losing your true self. And with that loss comes a life of unfulfilled potential, a life lived according to someone else's rules and expectations. Imagine waking up one day, realizing that you've spent years trying to fit in, only to discover that you were meant to stand out all along. The cost of blending in is far greater than the temporary discomfort of being laughed at. If you choose to embrace your uniqueness, you open the door to a life of authenticity, where your true self can thrive, unburdened by the need to conform. But if you don't, you may never know what you were truly capable of achieving. So, how do you start to embrace your uniqueness in a world that often feels like it's against you? The first step is understanding that being different is not a curse, it's a gift. Every successful person in history was different in some way. They didn't follow the crowd, they blazed their own trail. The path may not be easy, but it's the only one worth taking if you want to live a life that's true to who you are. Start by recognizing the qualities that make you unique. What are the things you love that others don't understand? What are the talents you have that set you apart? These are your strengths, not weaknesses. Instead of hiding them, learn to celebrate them. The world needs people who are willing to be themselves, no matter the cost. It's your unique perspective that will bring new ideas, new solutions, and new ways of thinking. Embrace it fully, because when you do, you unlock the door to a future where you're not just surviving, you're thriving. One of the biggest obstacles to embracing your uniqueness is the fear of judgment. It's natural to want to be accepted, to fit in with those around you. But when you let the fear of what others think control your actions, you give away your power. The truth is, people will always have opinions, and not all of them will be kind. But their opinions are not a reflection of your worth, they're a reflection of their own insecurities and limitations. To overcome this fear, you must shift your focus from external validation to internal strength. Ask yourself, are you living for the approval of others, or are you living to fulfill your own potential? The moment you decide that your opinion of yourself is the only one that truly matters, you'll find the courage to keep moving forward, no matter what others say. Remember, the people who matter will accept you for who you are, and those who don't were never meant to be part of your journey. Resilience is the key to navigating the challenges that come with being different. The world may throw obstacles in your way, but it's your ability to bounce back that will determine your success. Resilience isn't about never falling, it's about getting back up every time you do. It's about learning from your experiences, growing stronger with each setback, and continuing to move forward despite the difficulties. When you embrace your uniqueness, you might find that the road is lonelier, that the challenges are greater. But with resilience, you can turn these challenges into opportunities for growth. Each time you rise after a fall, you become more confident in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This inner strength is what will carry you through the tough times and ultimately lead you to the life you were meant to live. Resilience is the fuel that keeps your fire burning, even when the world tries to extinguish it. Even the strongest individuals need support. While your journey may be unique, you don't have to walk it alone. Surrounding yourself with people who understand and appreciate your differences can make all the difference. A strong support system acts as a safety net, catching you when you fall and lifting you up when you're down. Seek out those who share your values, who see your potential, and who will stand by you no matter what. These are the people who will encourage you to keep going when the going gets tough. They'll remind you of your strengths when you start to doubt yourself and celebrate your victories as if they were their own. Building this kind of support system requires vulnerability and openness, but the rewards are worth it. With the right people by your side, you'll find that the challenges of being different are much easier to face. They will be your allies in a world that often feels hostile, and together, you'll find the strength to continue on your path. Every laugh, every sneer, and every rejection you face because you're different can feel like a wound. But what if you could turn that pain into something powerful? The truth is, the challenges you face aren't meant to break you, they're meant to shape you. Each painful experience carries within it the seed of growth, the potential for transformation. When you learn to see your pain as a catalyst for change, you take control of your narrative. Instead of being defined by the hardships you've endured, you become the author of your own story, using those experiences to fuel your purpose. The most successful people are often those who have faced the greatest adversity because they learned how to turn their struggles into strengths. So, when they laugh at you, let it remind you of the power you have to transform that laughter into motivation, to turn their doubt into determination, and to find your true purpose in the process. Deep within you lies a well of strength that most people never tap into. This inner strength is what will carry you through the darkest times, the moments when you feel most alone. Embracing your inner strength means acknowledging your resilience, your courage, and your ability to keep moving forward, even when the world seems to be against you. It's about recognizing that you have everything you need within you to succeed, no matter what others say or do. When you embrace this strength, you become unshakable. The opinions of others no longer hold power over you because you know your own worth. You understand that being different is not a weakness, but a source of immense power. By connecting with this inner strength, you can face any challenge with confidence, knowing that you are fully equipped to overcome it. Your journey may be difficult, but with this strength, you will not just survive, you will thrive. In a world that often celebrates conformity, finding joy in your uniqueness can be a radical act. But it's also one of the most rewarding. When you stop trying to fit in and start embracing who you truly are, you open the door to a life filled with joy and fulfillment. This joy comes from the freedom to be yourself, from the realization that you don't need anyone else's approval to live a life that makes you happy. It comes from the small, everyday moments when you choose to honor your true self, despite the pressures to conform. The more you embrace your uniqueness, the more joy you will find in the journey. This joy is contagious, it inspires others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that can change the world. So, laugh with them, not because you're giving in, but because you found something they haven't, the joy of being unapologetically you. There will be times when your journey feels lonely, when it seems like no one understands or appreciates the path you're on. But standing alone doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're strong enough to walk your own path, even when others don't follow. This strength is what sets you apart, what makes you a leader rather than a follower. Standing alone gives you the clarity to see the world as it truly is, free from the influence of others' expectations. It allows you to make decisions that are true to your values and your vision, rather than conforming to what others think is best for you. While the road may be lonely at times, it also offers the opportunity for deep self-discovery and growth. In the silence of solitude, you can hear your own voice more clearly, guiding you toward your true purpose. Embrace this strength, for it is the foundation upon which you will build a life that is uniquely your own. Your vision for your life is one of your most powerful tools. It's what keeps you moving forward when the world tries to hold you back. Your vision is the picture you have of the future you want to create, a future where your uniqueness is celebrated, not ridiculed. To harness the power of your vision, you must keep it at the forefront of your mind, especially during the tough times. Your vision gives you direction, purpose, and the motivation to keep going, no matter what obstacles you face. It's a reminder that you are not defined by the opinions of others, but by the goals you set for yourself and the steps you take to achieve them. The more clearly you can see your vision, the more real it becomes, and the more likely you are to turn it into reality. Hold on to your vision, nurture it, and let it guide you through the challenges of being different. It is your compass in a world that often tries to lead you astray. As you continue on your journey, there will come a time when the laughter stops and the respect begins. Those who once mocked you will start to see the success that comes from embracing your uniqueness. But more importantly, you will see it too. Celebrate your success, not because it proves them wrong, but because it proves you right. It shows that you were brave enough to be yourself, strong enough to stand alone, and resilient enough to overcome the challenges along the way. Your success is a testament to the power of being different, a reminder that conformity is not the path to greatness. Take time to acknowledge how far you've come, to appreciate the journey and the growth that has taken place. And as you celebrate, remember that this is just the beginning. The success you achieve by embracing your uniqueness is not a destination, but a journey, one that will continue to unfold in ways you can't yet imagine. In the end, the laughs that were once aimed at you will be turned into admiration. Those who mocked your differences will stand in awe of what you've accomplished. But the greatest victory isn't in proving them wrong, it's in knowing that you stayed true to yourself, that you followed your own path and created a life that reflects who you truly are. You have the last laugh, not because of spite, but because of the joy and fulfillment that comes from living authentically. Your journey is a testament to the power of being different, a shining example of what happens when you embrace your uniqueness. So keep going, keep believing, and keep laughing, because the best is yet to come.